everybody. It is day 6 after my revision surgery. Sorry I haven't uploaded any videos yet. I made 2 videos. I made one the night before to explain everything to you guys, and then the day of my surgery, like a few hours afterwards. But for some reason, I haven't been able to upload them. My computer's like all jacked up, and I didn't have a computer. I recently had mine replaced, and since I've gotten it back, I can't get it to upload a video onto YouTube, but I will figure it out. I didn't record videos throughout the week because they're really, oh my gosh, I gotta put my phone on silent. Because there really hasn't been much going on. This wasn't like the last surgery. The only thing you would have seen if I did it earlier is this would have been much darker bruised, and I had bruising along my jawline, which has gone away. But let's see. So I had surgery last Monday. Today is Sunday. I told this on the first video, but I'll tell you again. They cut all along in here, along my gum line again, went up in here, and down here, took the flesh off and away from the bone, and unscrewed the plates and took out the plates, stitched me back up. And then also from my first surgery, my septum was deviated when they moved my front jaw forward. So, which if you look at my other videos, I'll show you that my septum was like clearly to the side, and one nostril was like much smaller than the others, and I couldn't really breathe out of my nose at all, especially when I slept. So they realigned my septum, and I don't know if they cut it or if they broke it or how that works, but they straightened my nose out basically, because the inside of it was like this, or whichever way it was, I don't know, but I couldn't breathe out of one side, and it didn't look very pretty. I couldn't really tell. It was like slightly crooked, but you couldn't really tell unless you looked up at me. And so yeah, they fixed that and took out my plates, and that's why I have this nose splint on, because after you have anything done to your nose, at least the Shriners wanted me to wear this for 2 weeks to make sure that it healed straight, which I hope that it did, because when I look at it, it still doesn't look that straight. I mean, it looks better than it did before, but I don't know. And for some reason, I always like, if you look at my other videos, I always like heal lopsided at first. Like one side is like this side's more swollen than this side. It always like holds on to the swelling longer. I don't know why, but it was that way with the last surgery too. As far as how the recovery went, the first day it was pretty painful when I came out of surgery and I was in ICU. I thought that, man, if this is the way it's going to be the rest of the time, I don't know if I can handle it, because the first surgery, most of my nerves were pinched, so I didn't feel a lot of pain. It was mostly just uncomfortable. I mean, don't get me wrong, I felt some pain, but it wasn't like so much where I couldn't handle it. And this time you could feel a lot more because my nerves weren't pinched. But don't get me wrong, like it went away and I was fine once they got the pain pills like going through my system. And they were supposed to release me after surgery, but I was in so much pain that they didn't release me the day of. I wanted to stay another night, so we left the next day. around noon and drove back to Arkansas. The hospital that I go to is in Chicago. And the drive home was fine because I was on quite a bit of medicine. And since I've been home, I've had someone with me at night. And then my friend has been taking care of me in the day. And when I say taking care of me, it's not like waiting on me hand and foot because I can take care of myself. But I've had bad days where I have no energy at all and I feel like nauseous if I'm up moving around or like dizzy. And so mostly I just need to lay down on those days. But it's like they'll alternate. I'll have a really good day and I'm like cleaning the house like crazy and feel like doing anything, and then I have other days where I feel like I can't do anything except lay there and sleep. So it just depends on the day, but I do feel a lot better than I did, and it's only been 6 days and I already look a lot better. I mean, I'm still swollen quite a bit, but as far as the bruising, it's gone away a lot. I mean, when I first came out of surgery, well, not first, but maybe like the second day, I looked like I had black eyes. It looks like I had been punched all over. I can't really smile, otherwise I'd be smiling more for you guys. This is like as much as I can open my mouth right now because of the stitches and my nose. Food, I can eat anything soft, so it's not like I'm on a liquid diet again. I'm just on a soft food diet. I can't chew anything that's like difficult to chew, such as meat, especially steak, or like hard things like chips. So I've been eating, like we made a batch of chili. I baked a cake last night. Pasta, macaroni, and cheese. Have you guys seen that? That's off the Puss in Boots movie. It keeps coming to my mind for some reason. Lots of Jello. That's always good. Lots of apple juice. Yogurt. Go-Gurts. Those are good. They always give those to me in the hospital. But I think that is about it. I also have to sleep elevated, so we can't really see it right now, but I was going to show you my little cocoon that I made. I took like the armrest off my couch and put them on each side of me and then made like an elevation of pillows so I don't like fall off my mound at night, because the first night I got home it was so late that I just threw the pillows on there and thought like I'll just sleep upright, it won't be a problem, and I kept waking up like laying flat on my bed, and that was the most painful thing. Like waking up, I was so much more swollen, and just like all that drainage like just stays in your head instead of like saying, I don't know how to describe it, but it was not a good feeling. So always, if you're having any kind of surgery done on your face, definitely sleep elevated. I'm still taking pain medicine. If I don't take it, I feel like crap. And I think that's about it. I'm going back to Chicago next weekend. My appointment's on Monday, and they're gonna make sure everything's healing properly and take off the splint. And I don't think they're taking out my stitches. I think they dissolve on their own like they did last time. So I'll be so glad to get this thing off because it's driving me nuts and it's not very attractive. Okay, well, I guess I'll just give you a profile shot for kicks, even though I didn't have anything done to my jaw. But, forward, side view, number 1, numero uno, side view, view, number 2, numero dos. And I wish you guys a happy, what is today? Sunday. God bless, and hope everyone has a good week. Bye.